Councillor Gregory.
Thank you. Can I just ask, somewhere in that report it says that there's been some previous consultation with tangata whenua, and what was the result of that earlier consultation with?
Yes, good question. What kind of consultation has happened around this at all, ever?
Through the Chair, paragraph 15. There has been no recent engagement with tangata whenua regarding the project. Option 2 provides Council with an opportunity to engage proactively.
So no recent, but there wasn't any before either.
That is correct, no specific engagement with tangata whenua.
Yes, none recently, because none ever, and so also none recently.
Okay, any more comments, please? Sorry, Councillor.
You know, this is history, important history. It may well be, and it's not my place to question what iwi want to do in Tairāwhiti, more so in Gisborne. But we've got a motion on the table. Are we going to continue discussing this, Mr. Chairman? If not, would you put the motion?
I'll just let Councillor Warsnop have her say, and then we'll put it to motion.
Woo, Bill! Good old Bill Burdett. I mean, at least he's taking that same logic of why allow people to talk about an issue and applying it to his own colleagues.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So for probably 90% of the people in this city, they're ambivalent as to whether or not we put it up.
Well, that's some white woman magic right there. Councillor Warsnop has managed to already do the research, to already engage everybody, and her finding in her research is that 90% of the people in the city are quite ambivalent about it. You know, they might feel okay about it, they might not feel like it. Maybe they have mixed feelings. So, for people who don't know our region, and it's not the city that will be funding this, it is the region that will be funding this, but our region, including the city, starts at 50% Māori population and goes up past 90 to 95% Māori population within our region. And so I would say if you ask them how they feel about a symbol to colonisation, they would probably not have mixed feelings about it. I'd say that there'll be quite a few real strong feelings about it and people who feel pretty clearly about it. Again, this is the point, is that we should go out and actually talk to people and find out how they do feel, not use our white woman magic to say that 90% of them feel this way.
In other words, the people that have put all this effort into making these probably should have their effort recognised and have the endeavours put up. They, as Mr. Cranston has said, they made them and invested an awful lot of time and resources in good faith.
Is it? Is it good faith? Is it good faith to make a decision about something that's going to impact Māori and not actually even talk to them about it? Is that good faith? Is it?
Having said that, symbolism is extremely difficult to navigate successfully. We will not be able to do it.
You won't be able to navigate it successfully? I mean, if only there were some things we could do to help navigate decision making. Like, if only there was like some people we could talk to who were impacted by it, who could like tell us how they feel.
Ultimately, if we do reinstate these replicas where they were, I would like to know if the council have done or have any understanding of the likelihood of them being vandalised.
Those uppity natives. Have you thought about what they'll do to it? They'll vandalise it. You know, they do things like that. I might. I don't know. I might. I won't.
If we accept that they probably will be vandalised, then we put them up knowing that this will happen.
Again, we need to revisit what this boat was used for, which was the theft of Indigenous land, the taking of Indigenous lives. That boat is a symbol of murder and imperialism and colonisation. And you're worried about whether us Apari natives will vandalise it.
If we fail to put them up, we sow in a lot of ways further division, because we essentially acknowledge that the project that was embarked on in good faith has been hijacked by some people with a grievance, not necessarily with the people who actually have made the Endeavour replicas.
So, you know, it may well be that we have a grievance with the guy who said that more of us should have been killed. That's the guy that she's referring to, who has driven this project. So it may well be that we have a grievance with him. But I don't think that's the issue here. The issue is that you have a treaty responsibility to talk with us about these issues. And, you know, us insisting on you being a decent treaty partner is not hijacking a process. Hijacking looks like, you know, for instance, me being in my boat and you being in your boat, and then me going up to your boat and shooting everybody in your boat and killing most of them, and then the few survivors, I say, like, kidnap them and put them on my boat and take off with them. You know, that's a really familiar story. Who did that? Who did that?
My view is that this needs to go, this is a decision to be worked through with the people that feel strongly about this.
We feel strongly about colonisation.
The people that are opposed to this decision need to sit down with the people who want to put it up, and they need to understand that actually the intent of putting the replicas up is not to invalidate somebody else's view.
No. You're the Crown here. It's your responsibility before you approve money to make sure that the treaty is being upheld. That's your responsibility. Oh, I mean, don't councillors have to undergo treaty training? Didn't they do that as a 2019 2-year thing? Undergo treaty training? I don't think they did.
We're in a very difficult position because no decision that we make is right.
Yeah, there's a right decision. That decision is to talk to us.
It doesn't mean that that we shouldn't make a decision, but I do think conversation needs to be had.
And so, in summation, we should definitely talk about it.